Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is FPLElmer, and today we're going to be looking through some UEFA content. As you all know, today the semi-finals, the first leg for the Champions League. I hope you're all excited as I am, because it's going to be really exciting. And so today we're going to be looking at the semi-final first leg team selection. But before you get into that, if you are new around here, make sure you subscribe, and if you enjoy the content, make sure you leave a like. It really helps out the channel. So without wasting any much time, let's get straight into it. So first of all, we're going to look at the quarterfinals second leg, where I managed to score 70 points, which was really good, giving me that green arrow. So we had Benzema, who unfortunately blanked. Osimhen scored a late consolation goal for Napoli, who are pretty poor in the quarterfinals. Then you had Haaland, who scored a goal but missed a penalty, so some minus points there. Rodrigo managed to score 2 goals, which was really good. Then you had KDB, who managed to get an assist and the player of the match, so 8 points. Vinicius got an assist, so 6 points. João Mario blanked, Bastoni blanked as well. Grimaldo managed to get an assist, and Andre Silva managed to score a goal, so 6-8, and Meret managed to save a penalty. So that was the team for the quarter-final, 70 points, really good score. So let's hope the semi-finals produces the same result. So for the semi-finals, this is how the team is looking like without transfers. The teams which have been eliminated, the likes of Napoli. So I have Osimhen, Kvaratskhelia, and Di Lorenzo and Meret, who need to give way. And you also have Grimaldo, Onana, and João Mario from Benfica, who also need to give way. And with only 5 transfers, I won't be able to get all of them out. And just a note, you don't need to take the minus hit. Because you can still build a pretty decent, decent team. But it all depends with your team. But I wouldn't advise for a minus hit just to get the full number of players. So now let's look at the team with transfers. So this is how the team is going to be looking like. If you have noticed, I've gone for a representative from every team just to make it balanced, because you never know what might happen. But the majority is from the Man City and Real Madrid match, which I think is going to be an really exciting match. So we have Benzema there against Man City. I hope that he's going to produce. He's going to be on form. They've just won their country's cup, the FA Cup, so for their country. So I guess they're going to be pretty happy and pretty pumped up for this Man City encounter. Then you have Haaland, of course, who's going to be in everyone's team, I suppose, playing Real Madrid. Haaland is on penalties as well for Man City. You saw what happened during the weekend when he gave out his penalty. Gundogan missed and Pep told him off. So I'm sure he's not going to be giving penalties away again. So Haaland is the main guy for Man City, and to exploit that defense without Militao, I think Haaland will be a very essential player for Man City in that fixture. Then the player I'm going to bring in, Lukaku. He's been on form for Serie A for Inter. They've been playing really well with him. I think he got 2 goals in the weekend, and he's been playing really well with Lautaro there as well. So I hope that he's going to start this match and is going to perform really well against their rivals, AC Milan. It's going to also be an exciting match, that Milan derby. Then you have Kevin De Bruyne in the midfield against Real Madrid. Kevin De Bruyne, I think he came back from injury in the previous match, and he played really well. So I'd expect that he's going to be playing really well. He's the connection between the defense and the forward line for Man City, and is also very lethal from corners and free kicks. So I think he's also an essential player for Man City in this fixture. Then I've gone for Vinicius and Rodrigo, the pair from Real Madrid. They've been playing really well. Rodrigo started playing a little bit more of late in that right mid position, which they looked like they were going to sign someone else, but Rodrigo stepped up and has been playing really well. So that's someone I'd go for as well. These are the two. I think they are very good as a pair, and especially by feeding Benzema and their pace in behind, it's going to cause Man City a lot of problems. That's why I've gone with both of them. Then the next player I've gone for is Rodri. The reason I've gone for Rodri, I'm just looking for a cheap Man City defender who's going to start. And Rodri has been performing really well. He's come out with some goals of late, and is also a threat from set pieces. And I think he's a very decent option, especially from with the balls recovered, which is part of UEFA fantasy. It helps out the CDMs a lot. I think Rodri is a very good option. I've also gone for Çalhanoğlu from Inter. He's been playing also really well in that deep position, but he's also acts like Kevin De Bruyne, acts like the connector between Inter's defense and the forwards. That's why I've also gone for him, and I hope that they'll be able to perform and come out with great results. And then I've also gone for Theo Hernandez from AC Milan, just to have that AC Milan play in there, because I think Inter looking at the strong favourites for this fixture, especially since we don't know the news for Rafael Leao. So I've gone for Theo Hernandez just to have a representative from AC Milan, who scored a very wonderful goal during the weekend, and I hope that he can be able to do the same against Inter, maybe keep a clean sheet if possible. Then I've gone for Walker. I think he's going to start just to keep up with the likes of Vinicius and Rodrigo because of their pace, and Walker's pace as well. He's going to be there just to monitor Vinicius. We saw what Vinicius did last time against Fernandinho. So I think this time Pep won't take any risks and is going to start Kyle Walker. Then I've gone for Di Marco. He plays the left wing back for Inter. The reason I've gone for him just because of his price, 4.6 million. I think it's a very decent option for that position, for that left wing back position, and he also provides that attacking threat. So I hope that he'll be able to perform. Then I've gone for Bastoni as well. I think for Inter, he's been playing really well at centre back. He was subbed off early during the weekend to accommodate this fixture. So I hope that he'll be able to perform as well. But as you can see, I have Andre Silva and Meret, whom unfortunately I won't be able to take out of the team because of the 5 transfers that we have. But I think I still have enough players to be able to produce a good score. Then I've gone for Onana. He's been playing really well for Inter. He's been keeping Handanovic on the bench as well. That's why I've gone for him. I think he's a very strong option. That is going to come up with a clean sheet. So as you can see from the team, there's a lot of conflicts between players, especially the Real Madrid and the Man City players. But we just hope for the best, and hope that each of your player can be able to produce some good points and come out with a good result. So that's the team for the for the semi-finals first leg, and I hope that is going to produce and is going to come out with the goods. So with that, I'd like to thank you all guys for watching. I apologize for the background noise. I'm in a very noisy place at the moment, but I just thought I'd make this video for you guys and try help you guys who are struggling. So with that, I'd like to thank you all guys for watching, and I'll see you all guys later. Bye bye.